What's happening? That's good. So, this is something I've been procrastinating on for a while. It's the next big move. I keep talking to people who are either in coaching, whether that be like rugby coaching, mindset, even just fitness space. And if they don't have content, I'm like, oh, just start doing content. It's not as daunting as you think it is. I suppose I'm at the point now where I've said it that many times. This is the next daunting step for me. So I need to step up. I need to practice what I preach. And to be honest, on this channel, like, I'm just gonna make it as much of a well-rounded perspective on value, entertainment, and how I live my life as I can. So there'll be some rugby, there'll be me just doing this, sitting talking to the camera, and there'll also be some daily vlogs. To be honest, I don't actually even know, but I'm fucking excited for it. I'm really excited for it. Whenever you make a big move, it's always daunting, it's always intimidating, but it's always exciting. That's what I've noticed. Like, there can't be a negative implication to making a big step towards progress. And I think we've all, especially if you're someone who is putting value out and actually trying to step up and maybe motivate others to do things they're scared of doing, then yeah, I actually have to sit there and remember that I need to do these things myself, which I'm doing, which is good. But yeah, how many of you could and should be doing more of this shit? And honestly, sometimes the thing you're scared of doing is literally just going to the gym. Doesn't always need to be big and fancy and complicated. Often it is the simple shit done well that makes the biggest difference. So this is going to be unedited. This is just me sitting talking. Want to make it as raw, uncut, as authentic as possible. But I also want to give value out to help. So I suppose, what am I telling myself? What am I telling those thoughts that are saying, oh, this is risky, oh, that's a bit too vulnerable, YouTube's a big step, oh, you're really going to expose your personality here? So what? What am I telling myself when these thoughts arise? I am listening to them, but I'm not letting them control my actions. You can take some wisdom from these types of thoughts, but allow them to give you some awareness. Don't let them control you. Awareness, you can get a lot of value from being aware of yourself, of your surroundings, of friends. Like, some people might be really struggling. If you're aware of that, then you know to drop in on them every so often to make sure they're all right, they're coping well. But awareness is super important, which is why I'll also have a bit more of a filter when I come onto here. Which is why I'll do what I want. I'll create the content I want to create, but I'll also create the content that I feel people need to see. So, everybody has a decision that they're procrastinating on in any given moment. And often there's one that's sitting at the top of the pile. And before I even speak these next words, you'll know what that decision is. So just ask yourself, what is it that's stopping you taking action on that thing? It's a really simple question. But simple doesn't always mean easy, does it? But stew on that thought. Think about that. What decision am I procrastinating on? What am I not taking action on that I need to take action on? That could change your life. Like, genuinely. I don't think people fucking understand that. Your life can be completely changed in one decision. Or one commitment, especially. It's mental. It is fucking mental. You can't underestimate that. So, have a think. It's a big step for myself. I plan on taking many risks and getting myself out of my comfort zone many more times. But the first couple of times are the hardest. But what I will tell you is the more you do it, the easier it gets. Trust me. Fucking trust me. Please. Just start with something. Treat it like a muscle. Keep building. Eventually you'll be able to understand that what I'm saying makes sense. Alright, but we'll call it there. Peace.